Hello, fellow comic book lovers, collectors, and aficionados. Vin Crew here with his weekly, or not weekly, but his most current bitch, his back issue comic haul. As usual, got a ton of books to get through here, so I'm just going to get a crack-a-lackin'. This first group of books here went to a garage sale that a friend of mine who happens to specialize in comics was having. He used to, and so... went to his sale. I got there late, and so this was what was left. But I was pretty happy with what I ended up picking up. I picked up $82 books, and then three books that were more than $1. And when the discounts came, I got it for $95. It came to like 135, I think, before any discounts. Then he brought it. He said, "How about 100?" And I said, "Could you do 80?" And he goes, "Well, I could do 9." He says, "I still got to do 100. How about 90?" And he goes, "How about 95?" I said, "Okay, we'll do 95." So it came to be about $1.10 a book. So so I'm just going to show you the highlights of that. First book here's Spider Edge's Spider-Verse number 5. This is the first appearance of Penny Parker, I believe is her name. She's part of this whole Spider-Man noir stuff that's going around now, and Peter Porker's hot because of it, and obviously Spider-Man noir is hot because of it, and Penny Parker and all these other ones. So found in Warrior Nun Ariella number 1. This is not her first appearance, but this is her second or very early appearance. Her first appearance was in like Teenage High School Ninjas 38 or something like that. Not an easy book to find, but yeah, so happy to find that. Found a variant issue to Astonishing Thor number 1. I found this one is the variant to the Red Star Wizard 1/2. If you've followed me at all, I do enjoy Wizard halves, and so I do own them all. So I'm just picking up variants. This one I grabbed kind of accidentally, but it is pretty cool. For some reason I thought it was a variant, but it isn't. This is Wizard 1/2 Earth X. I believe that's an Alex Ross cover. Speaking of Earth X, though, I did pick up a couple more out of the run, which I really thought were cool looking covers. Any of these are just great if you're an Alex Ross fan. Just love this Punisher right smack dab in the middle there. And then this one here had a little bit of hubbub around it for about 2 seconds. Probably lasted the hubbub just about half as long as this character's excitement lasted. But people were thinking that this was Vox, I think his name is, the guy that showed up in the Death of the Inhumans or Death of the X-Men. I can't remember. I think it's Death of the Inhumans that just came out. And Vox is his name, and people were thinking that this is him, but apparently Donny Cates said no, and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. Found another copy of this, The Dark Lord of the Sith. This is the ash can or black and white version. There's a first appearance, and if you look back a couple of bitches of mine ago, you'll find out it was part of a Topher first off the CBSI site. Do love Topher. He's a great guy. And this is a double, so if anyone's interested, they can let me know. I hadn't shown a lot of Michael Turner's, but he had some great Michael Turner's that I found for less, these were in the buck box here. So this is Fathom number 2. These are all Turner covers. This one here is a double, but I just love this cover, so this will be in the for sale box. But this is the monster edition of Fathom number 3. Just a gorgeous cover. Love that cover. Some of these still might be doubles. This is Fathom number 8. Fathom number 9. Fathom number 10. Great cover on that one. Fathom number 10 again. So one of these must be an A and a B cover. Fathom number 13. Kind of that Tomb Raider-esque kind of thing going on there. Fathom number 14. Fathom swimsuit special. It's a great cover. Another swimsuit special. I don't know what this... May of 99. So this is 1999. This is 2000. It's a great cover too. And Fathom preview from 1998. Another great Turner cover. And this here had to be one of my favorite Turner covers I saw there. Witchblade Gallery. Beautiful, beautiful Turner cover there. Fathom's Killian's Tide number 1. If any of these are doubles, they'll go in the double box. Fathom's Killian Tides number 2. And that's it for the Turner cover. So I kicked out a lot of Turner stuff there. That's pretty cool. All right. Still part of this sale here. This is one of the books that was one of the 3 that wasn't $1. Mysterious Suspense, Return of the Question. This is the first time Question headlines one of his own books. This is actually done in a DC Millennium version too. So it's a pretty cool book. I always wanted it. This one was one I was very happy. I found this in the dollar boxer. Ex Infernus number 4, the variant edition with magic on the cover. V Wars, I believe this has been optioned. When this first came out, boy, this is a hot book. It went to second print right away, and it was fetching some money right away there. And then it died down, and now it's got some resurgence again. Found another copy of Stan Lee Meets the Amazing Spider-Man. Found, I know at least one of these is a double. There's Darkhawk 13 and 14. These are pretty popular because of the Venom tie-in there. I think at least one of those are doubles. Found a couple X-23s out of her first ongoing. This is 17 and 19. Found another copy of Convergence Superman. Is this first Connor Kent? Young Avengers. Found another Young Avengers 6. First appearance of Statute. Found the Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. 15, the variant. This is the Steranko homage. Iron Patriot number 2 variant edition. Brightest Day. I love this cover. I don't even know who did this. But this is number 14, the variant with Deadman on the cover. That's just gorgeous with the bat signal right there. That's just beautiful. And then this is Swamp Thing, number 24, the variant with all the white rings. And then the other, I found another copy of Iron Fist 27, the variant edition. This book here I was really happy to find. I had been looking for this for quite some time and just never have been able to find it. But this is Hit Monkey number 1. I believe this is the first Hit Monkey. Found that in the dollar box. It was pretty cool. Found another J. Scott Campbell, Gen 13 number... The hell number is that? Number 1. Must be like volume 1 or 2, I guess. Found another copy of the second printing of Mighty Avengers 13. This is the first appearance of the Secret Warriors, and this is their first cover appearance too. Found Sandman number 2 in that box there. Beautiful Kirby. This one here was one of the 3 that was not part of the dollars. This is Amazing Spider-Man 212. This book here, the only reason I picked it up is that this is the 2 reasons I picked it up, I guess. It's the first appearance of the Hydro Man, and he is apparently going to show up, or highly speculated. I guess there's even pictures of the set that they think is showing him appearing in, is it Far From Home, the Spider-Man? I mentioned this in my hot books or underappreciated books, so was able to find that. These are where I was happy to find in there. Punisher number 31 and 32, first and second appearance of Barracuda. Those are doubles, along with that Amazing Spider-Man as a double. The Secret Warriors is a double too. That one's a double. So a lot of doubles. This one's a double, but geez, I was happy to find this. Try to find this for under 20 bucks. This is the 5th anniversary special of Dark Horse Presents. This is the first appearance of Sin City in comics, and extremely happy to find another copy of that. So that is a double. And then this is the last book that was not part of the three, the dollar one. Wonder Woman, is this 196? One of those, I'm not going to use, it's one of the more classic covers of Wonder Woman. Obviously, it's got that kind of bondage type of thing to it. Yeah, so for those 95 books, there's some fillers in there that I'm not going to bore you with, but you get the gist of it. I think I did pretty well in that. Was able to tackle some some more Fantastic Four stuff. I found Fantastic Four 29, Fantastic Four 27. This is the first time that Doctor Strange is out of a oh my gosh, what was his? Oh my gosh, he was in, was it Strange Tales? Strange Tales, yeah. First time that he was in any book other than his Strange Tales books, and then his first time crossover with anyone, and that sort of a thing. So very, very cool to have that book. And then the last book that I'm extremely happy to have, I didn't notice there was a little chunk missing up out of here, but for the price I paid for it, I was pretty happy. I think I got it for 30 bucks. I think I paid for this. Fantastic Four 28. First time, I believe, that the X-Men and the Fantastic Four team up together. So very, very happy to have that. Found another copy of Homage Studio Swimsuit Special. Now, some people claim that this is the first J. Scott Campbell work. Is that really true? I'm not sure. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong or right on that one. Found these two books here. If anybody thinks that they're hard to find now, they're definitely not looking hard enough. The only two I grabbed were these two. This is the Batman and the Teen Titans 100-page giant at Walmart. I might grab the Justice League one. I might grab them both the next time I go, but I just showed up at a Walmart and they had 6 copies of this one alone in there. So, yeah, they're not that hard to find. And I don't even think that this is the first appearance of that character. I think this character showed up before. Is it the Eradicator or something like that? So, I'm not sure. And then the last book I want to show, nothing special, but I thought was kind of cool. With the Deadpool 2 movie coming out on video, they saw Omega Red show up. So they were all, oh my God, Omega Red's finally in a movie. So that's a little bit of a price increase on this book right here. X-Men number 4, the first full appearance of Omega Red. But I've brought this up before, and I just got to find it again. But if you want an earlier appearance of Omega Red, you might want to look at X-Men number 1. It has to be the one with Cyclops and Wolverine on the cover, though, okay? It can't be any of the other ones because they all have a different poster inside. The centerfold clearly shows Omega Red right here in the centerfold. So, and this obviously predates X-Men 4. All right, so if you want that one. And then I was able to find a copy of this. Nothing super cool, but I just didn't know it existed until somebody brought it up on one of the G Plus sites. This is the not for resale, the Toy Biz reprint of X-Men number 4. You wouldn't even think that this is the one, but there is great looking Gambit cover on there, but this apparently reprints X-Men number 4. So, all right, so kind of a short video this time, but this is Vin Crew saying thank you so much for taking this journey with me, and I'm signing off.